Welcome to Tutorial 2.1, Step 9, Getting Your Submission Ready. This section is split into two subsections, one for Class A medical device submission and another for Class B, C, and D medical device submission. In this tutorial, you will learn about the steps and documents required to register a Class A medical device. If your product is not a Class A medical device, this is not the correct tutorial. Please refer to the tutorial for Class B, C, and D medical device. For information on how to risk classify your product, please refer to Tutorial 2.1, Step 7, Risk Classify the products. Please perform the following checks before proceeding to apply for Class A product registration. First, verify the risk class of the device by reviewing the risk classification rules as detailed in our Risk Classification Guidance Documents GN13 for general medical devices and GN14 for IVD medical devices. Secondly, check if the device is exempted from product registration. The list of medical devices exempted from product registration is provided in GN22. If there are multiple Class A devices to register, check if they can be submitted in one application according to our grouping rules detailed in GN12. Kindly note that the application will be rejected if the application is incorrectly grouped, is of the wrong risk class, or is for a Class A exempted medical device exempted from product registration. There will be no refund of fees paid. The next slide outlines the Class A product registration application submission requirements. For Class A submission checklist, please ensure that the following supporting documents are ready for submission. The templates for specific documents, for example GN11, GN15, Annex 2, List of Configurations, can be downloaded from our website at www.hsa.gov.sg. The soft copy of the supporting documents shall be submitted as attachments in the correct sections in MEDIX. With that, we have now completed all 9 steps of the registration process. Let's proceed to learn how to perform the online submission of our product registration application on our MEDIX. You can access MEDIX via the web link provided on the slide. Under MEDIX e-Services subsection, Apply at MEDIX, please click on Product Registration. And under the section Product Registration, Notification for Low-Risk Medical Device, please click on Register Product. The following slides show an example of the above steps. If you do experience any IT difficulties, please do not hesitate to contact our IT help desk at any time. Under MEDIX e-Services, subsection Apply at MEDIX, please select Product Registration. You will now be directed to another page titled Product Registration. As the product is a Class A medical device, please refer to the section Product Registration Notification for Low-Risk Medical Device. Then select Register Product. There is a link to download an application guide. This application guide explains what is required in each individual section of the online application. If the registrant is a Singaporean, permanent resident, or work pass holder, he or she can log in using his or her SingPass to perform product registration. Otherwise, he or she can apply for the HSA PIN to access the portal and prepare the online application. Please note that HSA PIN holders are only authorized to prepare an online application. Submission can only be done by an authorized user with SingPass. Next, enter your SingPass ID and SingPass password and then click Submit. Please read through the terms and conditions of use before proceeding. Please read through Guide to Application for Product Registration of Low-Risk Medical Devices. This application guide provides a step-by-step guide on the product registration process. Next, fill in the contact details of the applicant. This is the person designated by the company as contact point for any correspondences regarding this application. The following information are required: the name of the applicant, the IC or the passport number, the telephone number, the fax number, and the email address. Please note that both the name and the IC number fields will be automatically defaulted with information from your login profile and cannot be amended. The next section requires the applicant to fill in the device information. For item 1, the device proprietary brand name is the name of the device as it appears on the product label. For item 2, please key in device description details. Please note to provide the intended purpose of the device according to the specifications of the product owner as stated on the product label, instruction of use, or promotional materials. For item 3, professional use default value is yes, and the applicant can either change to yes or no. For professional use only device is a device that is to be used on an individual solely by or under the supervision of a qualified practitioner. Item 4. The applicant is required to select either Class A for medical device or Class A IVD for in vitro diagnostic devices. For item 5, selection is from a list of medical specialty area. Item 6. Select whether device is manufactured in Singapore. Item 7. Select whether device is supplied sterile. For item 8, if device is supplied sterile, the sterilization method section will be enabled. Please select the sterilization method and the standard complied to. Item 9. Select whether device has measuring functions. For item 10, the applicant is required to select one of the grouping types, either single, IVD cluster, IVD test kit, family, systems, family of systems, group, and family of group. After completing all the fields, click on Update Form button to add the device. If the device have different proprietary names, you have to create a separate listing for each proprietary name. Click Add or Edit Info to create a new listing after you had added this device. For Section 2, under Risk Classification, you are required to answer a series of questions to verify the risk class of the device. Please obtain the information from the product owner if you are unsure. At the end of these questions, based on your inputs to the questions, you will then be prompted to answer if the device is a Class A medical device.